All right, guys, welcome back. We got day 50 of the bulk. I think I've finally found the formula for what I want in these videos, and the voiceover has kind of grown on me. So they're going to be the thing until further notice. We might be in the gym doing a mic'd up, once in a while, but I've just been able to focus so much better without having to talk in between sets. And I know that's kind of like the trendy thing to do, stay mic'd up in the gym and kind of explain your workouts, but I can go into way better detail doing the voiceover. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Would you rather me be mic'd up, or do you like the voiceovers? So just got done stretching, getting into the first, I guess you could say working set. This is 2 plates, and today we're squatting, but we're not going super heavy like normal. Just trying to work fluid reps today. So the last leg day, I squatted pretty heavy on the Smith machine. I think I went to about 435. So not going to go that heavy today. Just trying to go for depth. So that's the whole purpose of the squats today, going for depth. And over here, just trying to keep the legs flexed while I can. You know, the more reps I do on leg day, the more pumped I get, so it's hard to flex. All right, so here, belt is on, knee sleeves are on. Typically, I wouldn't need this for 315, but today, since we're going deep, I'm just going to use everything I can get. So reps are super smooth. 315 has just gotten pretty easy for me. I'm trying to really control these reps. I'm trying to take a split second at the bottom to, really hold the weight in those quads. But that is the top set for the day. Not going any heavier than this. All right, so one big thing I've been kind of focusing on as my legs have been coming up in size are the front squats. So definitely recommend this to anybody that's lacking, especially in the frontal thigh region. So your quads, your hips, definitely going to be worked here in the front squats. So 225, again, smooth. Could probably push to 315 and could have probably pushed to 405 for back squats, but no need today because I wasn't really planning on doing any crazy compounded work. I was kind of going into the gym thinking, maybe today might be a machine leg day. But yeah, still going to get a set or two of some split squats. Always like to throw these in, every so often, whether it's dumbbells or on this little machine. This isn't crazy heavy weight. In total, it's probably 100 pounds, like stacked together. And sometimes I'll do, the 120s dumbbells for split squats. So really just depends on the day. All right, over here at the seated leg press, trying to keep the toes angled out a bit, work the quads a little more so the knees come out to the sides of my chest, and just really trying to squeeze the quads at the top. That's the main thing here. Although you can definitely see the separation in the hamstrings at the top. So, this is working both hamstrings, quads, glutes, calves, everything. But you could definitely focus a little bit more on the quads by turning your toes out. think I'm changing the weight here, putting on the full stack or at least close to it. And yeah, just gonna power through this one. Now here I have a straight stance, so you can kind of see, like if you look at the sides of my legs, at the hamstrings, you can kind of see them working a bit more. So, you know, that's one thing with having the straight stance. As you come down past parallel, or to parallel at least, you're gonna have tension more so on the hamstrings. So always good to switch up the foot placement on these things, and always got to get calves in as well. You know, I've been trying to work calves, you know, at any day that they're not sore. So perfect time to hit them with a little superset right here. All right, moving on, we got some leg extensions. So wasn't a big fan of this machine at first, but you know, now that I've started to use it most of my leg days, I've kind of gotten used to it. So it's been working, and yeah, as you can see, it freaking burns. So trying to keep the weight heavy here. Little partials at the end. 15 reps. Another thing that I like about this machine is it's not a pin loaded machine. You don't have to deal with, you know, swapping the pin out. You just basically select the weight. So right here I have like 3 different weights selected. It's gonna automatically use whatever the heaviest weight selected is, and then boom, right there, drop the weight down. So preset a few weights out, bang out 10 reps a set, and you could basically do a super quick drop set. Boom, lightweight. So really trying to maximize the reps here. You can tell on my face that it's starting to burn. But yeah, that's one thing that I like. It's like a select your weight, you know, slide the little lever over, and yeah, it works like a charm. So over here on the seated leg curl, you know, I like the lying ones better. And you know, upon review of this, I kind of just left the setting how my girlfriend was doing it, and she has shorter legs than I do, so you know, my knees are way in front of the knee pad should be. There's nod of approval guy in the background giving us the nod of approval. And yeah, as I was saying, I should have, you know, moved the seat back a little bit, because yeah, my knees are kind of taking over a bit, but the squeeze is still, you know, working. We're still contracting, so it's all good. You know, it doesn't have to be perfect. You just kind of adapt to whatever the situation may be, and that's what we're doing here.
Sometimes I like to lighten it down. That squeeze in.
All right, back on some calves. So I think we have like a plate and a 25 underneath. And basically what I'm doing with my forearms is pushing the weight down on my knees a little bit, so that not only do I have the weight resistance out in front, I have it directly on my knees, and I could just kind of keep the tension a little bit better on the calves, especially towards the top. So just forcing the weight down. I mean, you could tell I'm pushing pretty hard just, you know, by my forearms, but you know, it's always good to switch things up a bit. You know, obviously this set, long set, keep the tension even right here, you know, doing little standing calf raises. And then here we go, going in, without all that. And this is more of a tempo-based set where I'm just cranking out reps. And yeah, basically just switch back and forth. That way I also don't have to take as much time in between sets, because I feel if you kind of do them different ways, your muscle endurance starts to build up. So just bang out a quick 12 reps there. All right, and here we are finishing on the lying leg curl. So this has easily become one of my favorite leg exercises. It's just super easy on the joints. Like you can do a bunch of weight, but also do lightweight as well. So it's actually been one of the machines that have kind of helped me grow my legs, basically. I mean, most of the mass that I'm putting on has been in the hamstrings and then backside. So it helps with the overall look of the leg as well. Got the Raiders hat on today, celebrating the win against the Green Bay Packers. But man, those Raiders are painful to watch, I gotta admit. So glad they got the dub though. I think they Jimmy G, he was due. So here we are, full stacking now. So just trying to get leveraged in. One thing about this machine when it has you angled down is it's kind of hard to hold your body in properly. So a little bit of swing, but for the most part it's controlled. And over here finishing the workout actually on the bike. Now I aim for about 3 minutes of like some sort of sprint. So this is the last minute here of the bike. You can see the freaking handlebars are ready to come off. The thing's cranked up all the way. So even though it looks like I'm, doing like moderate speed, this is like cranked all the way, like as hard as it can go. So that pretty much wraps up the leg day. If you guys haven't already, drop a like on the video and subscribe. We're almost at 600 subscribers. So if you're following along with the bulk with me, it would mean a lot. So I will see you guys in bulk day 51.